I'm just about 81 years old now. I had run a manufacturing company, a specialty tool and equipment company for 40 years. Sat out in the backyard one day and just kept hearing about porch pirates stealing from the delivery customers to the point of in the last 2 years, each year was a cost of $16 billion and there's no cure for it. And someone had to be smart enough to think something up to stop $16 billion. So through a process and gratefully to your help and some of ours help, we got through it. We initially did a design, came back, it was contested, which was a great thing for me because if you look at what I have now for an invention versus what I had then, it's so much more streamlined now. It's Bluetooth, it's customer friendly. It's a fully assembled door that the cut template that comes with it, the bolts and the brackets that come with it, and the little specialty tool. You make one cut, you put the brackets, tighten it down to the door. You can put it in a metal building or a wooden frame building also. And then it's secure and you just program your keypad and you direct the delivery drivers to go to the garage, put the key code in, open the door, put it inside, shut. It's out of sight, out of the weather, and no porch pirate can get to it. And right now, this is the only way you can prevent the porch pirates without going into thousands and thousands of dollars of building in a security door.
Yeah, it's a great product and you've put a lot of work into it. And yeah, we're working on your patents now. So you used the patent pending made simple software last year to draft your provisional. Did you have any like hangups or concerns before you started using the software?
Well, I'm not computer literate, so that was a scare for me. Anytime I have to go in and fill in all the information, so it bothers me. But evidently I got through it okay because you guys come back and said, great, thank you. But
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
my issue.
Okay. And so did the software address those concerns? Did you find it pretty user-friendly, self-explanatory?
Yes. And again, it had to be because I would not have been able to get it unless I had assistance with it. So it was user friendly to me anyways.
Okay, great. I'm glad to hear that. So what was your overall experience with the software?
Well, I guess just the quickness of what you guys put together to make it easier for someone like me, because when you get into the patent, for me, it was a difficult experience. Anything that make it life easier for your future customers and so forth. And you go through the expense hiring a patent attorney and their hourly rates. This really helps you out in that area. I had a lawsuit going against a customer, and my attorney was a patent attorney also, but he was also $475 an hour.
Mhm.
And your program is just 2 hours worth of work.
Yeah.
He wouldn't even have. So that really helps us out.
Yeah, yeah. It's definitely a more budget-friendly option and, helps people get their provisionals filed at a pretty low expense. And then, while the provisional is pending, they have a year to, find investors or work on their product or whatever they need to do. So what would you say to someone who's on the fence about using the software?
First of all, if you have a good idea and if you've done a patent search or you need your company to do the patent search, that greatly helps out. We original model we had a company that came back into us. That's when we redefined the product and so forth. And you learn that quickly. If you don't, you're going to be down the road. And I tell you, putting prototypes out there and changing things are very expensive. I know I funded this all myself, and the retirement funds are in this.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you've done a great job. And like I said before, I know you put a lot of work into it and, it really solves a problem that almost everybody has. So yeah, I think it's a great product. So do you have any parting words or do you want to tell us a little bit more about where we can find information about your product?
Here's where we are. When you bring the product in, Walmart put it in their catalog, but the brand being brand new, a new product line, no competition, basically, it gets hidden in catalog. So in the last couple of months, I've gone into a branding program. New website will be up in the middle of May. We'll be on the Shopify platform. We'll be on Google search. We'll be on social networking. I have a gentleman that's brokering some investors right now for me, but everything right now I have 1,000 units in the US for sale. I have 2,000 units already built in the offshore right now. And that's where you have to go because costs, you couldn't do it in the US for what I'm selling it at. It costs me more than that.
Hmm.
And like if you go to Walmart, you have to put in the full name, Safe Drop Security Delivery System, or you won't find it there. And that's another problem. So the
Okay.
branding is the main issue right now of getting it there. We
Okay.
have a installation video up on YouTube. We have a little ad up on YouTube. But this new web company that I'm working with will get us the exposure that we need. And that's all we need is exposure.
Okay.
There's 75 million homes in this country with garage doors. There's millions of metal buildings with little businesses with metal doors. So, and they're stealing $16 billion a year.
Yeah.
And if you take the new tariffs, which we don't know what they're going to be, that if they just stole the same amount they stole last year, the price could be up to 22 billion just on the new pricing, new costs.
Yeah. Yeah. Absolutely. Can you hit us with the name of it again? The Safe Drop Security
Safe Drop Security Delivery System.
Delivery System. Okay.
Now, that will get better known and Google search will, then you can click on it and it'll open up everything.
Okay. Got it.
I have other suppliers that have basically already approved me once I get the EDI system set up in the warehouse and things like that.
Okay. Great. All right. Well, Bob, I really appreciate your time today talking about our software, our patent pending made simple, and I'm glad to hear that you had a good experience with it. So thank you so much for talking to me about it today. I appreciate it.
Okay, you have a great week out there in California. Okay.
Okay. Thanks, Bob.
Say hello to Samar.